Hey guys, we are back at Vitruvian Art for another tutorial. Today we are coloring crystals with gel pens. Now, here are my gel pens. First off, no, I don't know what kind of gel pens they are. They're like pretty cheap as far as I know. They're not like any of the big brand names or anything like that. Someone sent them to me as a friend, so I don't know what they are. But you know, they're gel pens, so they work for me. These are my colors. I did little color swatches for you. These are all the neons over here. These two, I believe, are pastels, and then these are the green, the darker purple, and then the two blues are just like regular gel pens, I guess. I don't know that there's much of any difference, really. So, here we go. Other than my gel pens, I have a little tiny paintbrush. It's just a cheap brush that I got off of Amazon. It was like $3 or something like that, and a whole pack of them. Let me see if I have the pack. No, I have no idea actually where the pack is. That's cool. I lose my stuff all the time. And I have a little shot glass of water here, and a little paper towel. What I do, and what we do, is you take your, I like darker colors at the bottom, so this is my dark blue, and you have to do this while the ink is still sort of wet. You get your brush damp, and then I wipe it on my paper towel so you can see it's kind of damp. And then you just come in here and color with your gel pen. And then you grab your paintbrush and just get that color going. Now, my brush is a little wetter than I would really like, but that's okay. I know that my particular brand of cardstock, it's only like 65 pound. Like, it's pretty cheap cardstock. I just get it at Walmart or whatever. It's, it doesn't take wet media real well. Like, it takes gel pens just fine, but if I put too much water on, I know that it'll get, like, super bendy and stuff. Bendy's a word. So, that's just what we do. And then, as we continue to go, and I just do this with each gel pen that I want, I'm going up to my medium blue, because that's the next one that I want. And just go in here, blend it all together. See, I've got a little too wet, I think, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna grab my hot pink over here and go in here with this. Now, I've noticed that in my gel pens, at least, these, whatever they are, insert brand name here. My neon ones, I think their formulation is a little different than the regular ones, because they seem to stay on top better, like on top of the paper, and they don't like suck into the paper. That's you know, the technical term, suck into the paper as quickly as the others. And then my pastels that I have, they definitely stay on top. Let me grab that purple one. They stay on top like way better than even the neons. So it's my purple one, a little purple pastel one. This is what you do. You just blend them, and I'm not dipping my brush every time. I'm just kind of leaving it, and I dip it like, oh, see, I messed up my paper. once every other or once every third time. I'm not dipping it in every single time because I feel like that would make it too wet. And as long as you like dab it on the paper towel, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Oopsie, now it's not wet enough. You just kind of have to play with it, figure out where the where your is best for you to blend. Let's go with something over here. The consistency that's right for you to do on your paper and where you can handle it. I don't know that I would do it on copy paper. I don't know how that would handle it. So if you do it on copy paper, you should totally let me know how that goes. Because I haven't done that yet. I actually don't even know if I have copy paper. I bet you my husband does somewhere lying around. But I do not know. The only other thing with this is doing it while the ink is wet, as well as I try and keep darker colors down here and then light and super freaking bright colors like up here, and sometimes I'll run it down here, but not a whole lot, or I'll do it on like an edge to like highlight something. And you don't have to be too picky about colors and whatnot, at least not with gel pens, or that I've found, because they stay on top of one another. With colored pencils, if you have certain colors, they won't go together and they'll kind of muddy, I guess. I don't see that quite as much with gel pens. Like a purple and an orange, or blue and an orange, they kind of muddy when you put them together. I don't see that as much with gel pens though. But I'm only like in my sort of figure it out phase with gel pens. I've only been using them for like a whopping like 5 days. So I kind of want to throw some green down here. Ooh, that one smooths in there like real nice. Look at that. I like that. Super pretty. Let's do that again. So you just find combinations that you like and go in and do those again and again and again if you want. Oop, I left the mark off that cap. So this is like my dark green. Ooh, yeah. I like how that goes. Yep. I like that one. That's really all there is to it. And I just kind of continue on, just picking random. I prefer the darker colors, like I said, at the bottom. And then I kind of go up from there. That's my only really advice on like rainbow quartzy things. It's super easy. You can do it. I believe in you. And you can do it because I believe in you and because of any other random reasons you would like to enter in there. Whoops! Oh my. My bad. Super sorry. Here's my orange. Now, orange and green are almost on opposite ends of the color spectrum as far as the color wheel goes. So, gotta kind of be careful with those. Those might get a little bit muddy. I would think like using a yellow there instead, or a neon green would probably be better. If you hear my voice get weird, it's because I keep putting my paintbrush in my mouth. I find that's a good way to hold things instead of, with hands like a normal person would. And then let's grab, let's do the orange on here too. Ah, come back. I'm just gonna put it on like half there, and then just blend it in with my little paintbrush. See, it looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that little catastrophe there. At least we're back up and running. Okay, so what you didn't see, because I didn't realize that my camera had turned and I had to fix it. So that I went over here, my light one, my like highlighter orange, or orange. Highlighter orange is the second one. And just went along the bottom. And then you just grab your paintbrush. You just go up from there. Just like that. I'm blended in. Bring in as many colors into this as you want. Because that's pretty much the fun of it. And like I said before, I really like the dark at the bottom of these. Because I think it, shows shadow and dimension and whatnot. So, I'm going to put some that dark purple down here. I'm just putting a little bit because it doesn't take a whole lot to blend it up and in there. And just take it little tiny section by little tiny section, just because you need the to do the paintbrush before the gel pen dries on top. That's the only real reason for that. Other than that, pick whatever colors you want. I haven't seen any real faux pas that you can make with this. And this is a little wet. That's better. Don't like rub your paper real hard when it's wet, because this is not watercolor paper. Other than that, like I said, it's pretty easy. It's super fun, and the effects you get are just gorgeous. So, I really like these rainbow ones. I think they're pretty awesome. And you guys seem to love them too, so great. For other little fun effects that you can do and such, I will show you one in just a sec. I want to do this over here because I really like how the highlighter and the dark green work together. Yeah, we'll just smooth it all the way over here. Why not? See, some of the gel pens just stay on your paintbrush like that. That's cool. Anyway, what you can do, and I was doing it on my other one that I showed you guys, this one, is that you can get little dots in here on them. And I was using my jelly roll to do that. And just do little tiny white dots. I don't know why. Like, I guess I kind of think it looks like a galaxy or something. But anyway, I saw this on somebody's Instagram that they were like doing little dots over something that they had colored. I thought it looked pretty cool, especially on like the blue. It's like a little night sky, like little stars. So, just another little special effect you can do. I'm sure you could do all kinds of fun stuff with this. I just haven't explored as much with it. I've only just done that one other that I showed you just then. And that one is half colored pencils and half gel pens. So I'm going to work on the colored pencil video next, I believe. And that one is going to be more in-depth because colored pencils to get this is not quite as easy because they're not as, I think, vibrant as the gel pens. So getting the same pop is not quite as easy to do with the colored pencils. At least not for me, because I don't have any neon ones. I just have the regular ones. I know there's neons in some colored pencil sets. The ones I have do not have a lot of neon, which makes me sad. If you have neon pencils you want to send me, you could do that. I would let you. I really, really would. But just have fun with this, and I really, really look forward to seeing all of your results. And if you're in my Gem Hose group, I definitely want to see it. You know who you are. I have a Facebook group called Gem Hose, and if you want to get in there, I will leave the link for you below. You can join us and pop me a message. Tell me, I saw your video, it was so cool. I want to be a Gem Ho too. And I'll totally let you in. But you gotta say it in that voice. Alright, I will let you go. Go do some crystals and be awesome. Talk to you next time. Bye.